Welcome back, Hordelings, to more Syberia 3. Let's check out the little document we got here. Photo album. Alright. Papa and Mama, ty nagduski duda. Love you so much. Uniform they gave me after the declaration of war. That look on Comrade Quartermaster's face. Only had to find my size. I'm not in the mood for my Russian accent, which is not good anyways. Mobilized at the same time, but not in the same regiment. When I think about the time when Comrade Lieutenant almost caught us at one of our nighttime get-togethers. Moscow Olympics! After just 1 year at the front. Gold medals. Okay, finding anything important here? Just big badass looking Russian motherfucker. Mr. Satan, could you decipher that for me? Thank you very much. Get back to me in the comments. The amusement park. Our first day at work. Just after it happened. What is this fucking... Where are we? Chernobyl? Get the fuck out of here. This is depressing. Can't run. Get me out of here. Oh shit, cutscene, fuck!
Who are you?
Oh, this bitch.
And what on earth are you doing here?
Oh, hi. Excuse me.
So you're the tramp that decided to use my cart? I had to go all the way up the track with the game I caught on my back because of you.
Well, I had no way of knowing that using this cart would be a nuisance for you. There's no need to be insulting, ma'am.
Insulting? First you go and steal my cart. Then you break into my home. And then I'm supposed to... Don't that beat all? There you are, you good boy. Mama'll have you up and running in no time.
What's this key for?
For activating the park automatons, you need to give them a good turn of the key every so often, or the poor things get all neurasthenic. Even cantankerous. Plus they break down. There.
Listen, I didn't really want to get off on the wrong foot with you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kate Walker. I'm accompanying the Yukon tribe on their migration to their sacred lands. And you're...
Oh, an American. Yeah, I'd bet anything. Well, look at that. An American. Well, I'm Staff Sergeant Katerina Viktorovna Drostelova. Gold medalist in the shot put in the Moscow Olympics. And the widow of Lieutenant Andrei Grigorovich Drostelov. Veteran artillery officer and figure skating champion.
Delighted to meet you, Katerina. It seems you might be just the person I'm looking for.
I bet
Do
he
you think
wasn't
you could let
the
me
one
borrow
on the
that
bottom.
strange key of yours? I needed to repair an automaton, without whom, I'm afraid, it is impossible for us to leave.
You've been really polite and you speak the same way they talk in those books, little lady. You do have a bit of backbone, I'll say that much for you. This key is extremely precious to me. As far as I know, your gang of gnomes and you might just be one of those gangs of bandits that hang around here. Scrap dealers looking in every nook and cranny for a pot of gold, despite the radiation around here. I saw those riffraff off with a load of buckshot.
I think it is. She's like, catch me outside, how about that?
I'm sorry to insist, Katerina, but your key really is a question of life or death for the Yukos and me. We just can't wait any longer.
If you say so, American. I've only been living here 40 years.
40? I thought all the survivors left after the catastrophe.
My Andriusha was always very, very organized. He realized that the cave-in at the entrance would probably keep the air pure. But it was already too late for him, unfortunately.
Your husband was contaminated?
Both of us did, actually. But it didn't do anything to me. That's just the way I was made. Or maybe I was immune because of all the garbage they kept giving me for years so that I could win that trinket at the Olympics.
And since then, you've never tried to get to Valzambur?
No. I heard that all of the irradiated survivors were sent to this clinic there and they never get out. Besides, I have absolutely everything I need here. Somewhere to call home. I'm near my dear Andriusha. I have my dog and all the game I want. Well, why don't you and your band of savages stock up while you're waiting? Even runts have to eat sometimes, I figure.
We don't have much time left. We're being chased. And without your key, we're done for.
I'm very sorry, little lady. But this key has been too important to me for too long to risk lending it to a stranger.
Katerina, please.
No way. Don't bother insisting. If you really are being chased around like you say, there's lots of places to hide around here.
I can't leave without Katerina's key. I have to find another way to convince her. How charming.
Punch her in the face. I need that key.
What do you want now? Well?
Supposed to be able to mention the photo album.
If you've not...
Your activation key. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement?
No.
Maybe I need to finish looking through the photo album. Let's try that. Fleabag. It's like her whole life.
What do you want now? Well?
Fuck if I know.
Your activation key. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement?
No.
Goddamn flowers. So doing a little research on this, apparently if you do the right conversation, you get an achievement by lying to her. And if the conversation doesn't go the correct way, which it hasn't, we have to go a roundabout way. Which I didn't run into the first time I played this. So now we gotta grab the dog tags.
What do you want now?
I found these dog tags. I think they belong to your husband.
Got him.
Yes. They belong to my Andrei, my proud soldier. Lieutenant Andrei Grigorovich Drostilov. I've been looking for them ever since he died.
They were in the rubble blocking the subway station.
He must have lost them when the subway system caved in. You know, they always meant a lot to me. Such sweet memories. I can put them together with my Andriusha's clothes in the wardrobe over there.
Don't mention it, Katerina. Really.
Ever since the end of the war, they've had a certain sentimental value to me. A raider would have kept them, I know. Listen, now I actually know that I can trust you. So take my key.
One last thing before I go. You said the air in the subway stayed pure. Does it lead out of the city?
Yes. Just follow the tracks right behind my place and you can get out to the other side of Baranor through the Olympia Stadium station at the end of the line. That's the terminus. Not only do you avoid the radiation, but you also have electricity. It's one of the only circuits in the city that's still working. You just have to be careful. Some of the pipes gave way and flooded some galleries with lake water.
Thank you, Katerina, for everything.
Alright, got the activation key. Whee! Take us back to the place we originally departed from.
What news, Kate Walker?
Looks like Miss Kate Walker have time for much fun.
I wasn't having fun, Ayahuasca. I was finding a way to help the caravan get us out of this place safely.
Don't be upset, Kate Walker. This cursed place makes the Yukals a bit nervous. What did you discover?
So we'll take the subway line. The air is pure, and the station at the end of the line lets us leave the city while staying on the sacred route of the migration.
Where does the station exit to?
Some kind of sports complex, Olympia or something like that.
Olympia. Land of martyrs.
Good work, Kate Walker. I don't know what the Yukals would do without your help.
First, we have to hoist the crystal onto the beach.
How can we help you, Kate Walker?
Well, your ostriches obviously can't use the cart to get to the subway line. Can the Yukals clear the rubble from the station entrance while I take care of the crystal?
Go find volunteers. See you later, Miss Kate Walker.
Any news from the Yukals who are still locked up in the crystal?
Everyone is fine, even if the ostriches are getting impatient. We have to get them out soon, Kate Walker.
Olympia. Ayahuasca didn't seem to like that.
The truth is, I was told that the previous migration went through some bad times. A tragedy that left permanent scars. But you have enough to do for the moment. We'll talk about all that later.
I'm trying to resurrect a dead robot.
Once we've left Baranur, what is the next step?
The River Balaton.
Everyone to
Once
get
we
on a
cross the
cardio
sacred
program.
bridge over it, we'll be past the border and in Yakistan. Our pursuers won't be able to harm us there.
I'm going, Kirk. I have to find an old friend.
Alright, let's see if we can resurrect Oscar 2.0. Not glitchy at all.
Oscar, I can't believe it.
Kate Walker? Hello, Kate Walker. So is everything set? Are we ready to go now? You have refitted the train spring, haven't you? And what about Mr. Hans Vorarlberg? Is he on board?
There's no more train, Oscar. And there's no more Hans Vorarlberg.
I beg your pardon?
You were supposed to be dead, too. I installed your heart in another model just like you. And it seems to have worked. It's good to see you again, Oscar.
Oh shit, he's breakdancing.
Are you all right, Oscar?
I suppose I am indeed, Kate Walker. To the best of my knowledge, I have not been programmed for anguish.
I guess not. But you know, Oscar, you were always very talented.
This new body is in great need of maintenance. It is suffering from osteoarthritic rust at every joint.
Oscar, I need your help.
Of course, Kate Walker. That is my function.
We're stuck here in this contaminated area, and we need to leave as soon as possible to escape the people chasing us. But the Yukels and their herd are locked in the boat that brought us to this poisoned beach. We need to hoist the crystal out of the sand and clear the rear hatch so the ostriches can get out. There's a vehicle on the pier over there that I think we can use, but it looks like only an automaton can drive it.
I will gladly do what I can to help you, as long as this worn-out body should prove up to the task.
We'll make do, Oscar. You can trust me.
Well, I shall indeed do what I can to help, Kate Walker. But, Kate Walker, my clothes. I don't have any clothes.
Maybe I wasn't clear, Oscar. We have a lot more important things to worry about than your sense of dignity.
No, and no, Kate Walker. It is completely out of the question for me to stroll around without covering. My mechanical intimacy is protected by industrial patents that ensure the durability of Vorarlberg productions. I need clothing, that's all there is to it.
Oscar, please.
Do not insist, Kate Walker. I will not move from here without decent attire.
Fine. I met a woman, Katerina, who still has her deceased husband's clothes. Maybe they'll fit you.
Wow. Oscar got all fucking SJW 2017 on us. He's a fucking snowflake now. I am all fucking backwards. Alright, we gotta do the same shit we did earlier. In the correct order, of course. Kate Walker's got to be bitching to herself by now. Go all this way to get some automaton some clothes.
I cannot, my sweet Genia. Our love is impossible.
Oh, Pyotr, why? Why is life so determined to keep us
What the
apart?
fuck?
Life is not to blame, my dove. It's our families.
What is going on here?
I won't let you be forced into marriage with Tatiana. Thinking of you and that creature. Oh, I shall die. Just as I shall die if I must wed Yuri.
Very, very sad story, Miss Ketwalk. Pyotr and Genya smooch love. But families promise Tatiana and Yuri get money from stores of their old great-uncle Joseph.
Do you really think this is the time to be watching sappy soap operas? We need to have the entranceway clear before Olga and the Colonel get here.
Za. You calls go back and dig.
There's nothing we can do, my sweet Genia. We'll just have to accept our fate and try to live virtuous lives.
We don't have to give in. Maybe if something happened to Tatiana and Yuri, an accident at the plant, for example.
Genia, you can't be thinking.
Man, spoiling the fun. Now this shit looks like Borderlands all of a sudden. And why the fuck did I get booted out?
Katerina?
Ah, you again.
Yes, I'm so sorry to bother you again, but I need to ask you another favor.
Again? You haven't given me back the key you borrowed yet.
Here's your key. Thank you again.
What do you need?
Clothes. For Oscar, my automaton friend.
Huh?
I'll spare you the details, but my friend needs clothing. And I know you kept some of your departed husband's things.
I suppose it couldn't really hurt. My Andre wouldn't turn over in his grave just for a few old rags and tatters.
I can get the clothes, man. What the fuck?
No way.
No way, what, bitch?
Kate Walker.
Well, now you're walking around all naked.
Look at you, Oscar. So you finally succumbed to the temptations of nudism.
The sooner I am decently attired, the better I will feel. While I was coming to join you, I came across a gang of hairy and very rude small folk. I will spare you the jibes to which I was subjected.
Don't short circuit on me. Here, take a look at this wardrobe. These clothes in here should fit you.
Good
How
job,
is my
camera guy.
appearance, Kate Walker?
Very becoming, Oscar. Perfect.
Thank you, Kate Walker. Now please, tell me more about the vehicle that you would like me to drive.
It's stranded on the pier next to our boat, the Crystal.
Well, in that case, I would like to suggest that we meet there, Kate Walker.
Great. See you later, Oscar.
Oscar looks like a fucking pimp. That wasn't a lie.
A real girly girl's room. He looks strange. I hope everything's all right. Kirk, what were you doing?
Well, I just...
Tell me something. Was it the other Yukels who told you about the soap opera Katerina had on?
No.
So of course there's no way you'd be here to watch it too, is there? A great spiritual guide like you would surely never indulge in such silliness.
Of course not, Kate Walker.
So, you were about to go back to the tribe to make sure that everything's going well?
Yes, that's right. And I really must be off. Later, Kate Walker.
There Kate Walker goes again, spoiling all the fun. Radiation goggles enabled. Kate Walker bitch mode enabled. Roller coaster fucking ride to the ghetto enabled.
This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not.
You need to talk less. Gonna cut through this building again.
Oscar's set up. Great!
Ah, Kate Walker. What do you expect me to do then?
It was worth finding you those clothes.
It is all a question of nuance and circumstance, Kate Walker.
Of course. How silly of me.
There is quite a difference between finding oneself walking about without clothing and having to expose for the cause the mechanical musculature of an ironworker's torso. I await your command, Kate Walker.
I'm going to need you to use this vehicle to lift the crystal onto the beach. Do you think you can do it?
You will remember that I was the driver on the Vorarlberg train, Kate Walker. Driving this tractor is not something I will find difficult. I will just need some help to complete this mission.
What do you need?
First of all, you must connect the crystal to the tractor.
Okay, Oscar. And then what?
I won't be able to do anything as long as this tractor has no electrical power.
All right. I'm going to try to restore power to the park then.
Be careful, Kate Walker. Living creatures can suffer permanent serious bodily harm in the event of inappropriate handling of electrical components.
I'm so glad you're here to remind me, Oscar.
Not worrying, please. Me stay close.
Nanook metal not good boiler maker.
Electric outlets?
Alright folks, that wraps it up for this episode. Stay tuned for more Syberia 3 soon to come.